Oh my God, guys! I just finished watching Impact Slammiversary, and what a night of returns and debuts. Although Kenny Omega retained the Impact Championship, and Sami Callihan was not able to bring the belt back home to Impact, we saw Jay White show up face to face with former Bullet Club members, full of Bullet Club colleagues, as they tried to do the Too Sweet Sonny. He looked like he wasn't having it, and I wasn't able to see exactly what happened after that because my TV was acted up. But my God, you can feel the tension with Jay White coming to Impact. More and more people from New Japan coming to Impact or coming to AEW as this partnership continues. This is really getting heated. And on top of that, we seen the I guess you could say somewhat return of Chelsea Green, who teamed up with her husband Matt Cardona against Brian Myers and Tennille Dashwood, which they picked up the victory. It was a nice way to see him have a his wife come into the fray as his mystery tag partner in this mixed tag team match. You've seen the return of Mickey James, who set her sights on Deonna Purrazzo after Deonna Purrazzo retained the Knockouts Championship against Thunder Rosa in a really amazing match. Which Thunder Rosa it's really interesting to see her and Mickey James both show up like this because Thunder Rosa also still has obligations with NWA as she's been back and forth on AEW, and AEW's got a partnership with Impact. NWA, they all seem to be collaborating. So you see Thunder Rosa showing up on Impact facing Deonna Purrazzo, and Deonna Purrazzo is still the Knockouts champion. Mickey James tries to confront her, tells her to come with her to NWA Power, and she gets upset because Mickey James ruined her moment because she didn't get to say what she wanted to say on the mic, and then Mickey James knocks her down. So what a way to set the sights on that. I'm really interested to see if Mickey or who will actually finally dethrone Deonna at this point because she has been dominating throughout this whole year ever since she won the belt back for a second time against Sue Young at Turning Point last year. Really amazing match. You got to see the return of Mickey James. You got to see the debut of No Way, formerly known No Way Jose, in WWE, who got released last year. We got to see the debut of him. And also a little slight reference I should mention with the Giannis segment where she told Mickey James to go back, with her trash, which was a reference to how she got released with the dirtiness that they did towards when she got released this year. Um, we saw the debut of No Way Jose, who now he just goes by the name No Way as he teamed up with Fala Bai against Rich Swann and Willie Mack and Valor by Design, Rhino, Joe Dorn, and the Good Brothers. The Good Brothers managed to win the belt back for a second time as Valor. I'm actually surprised they lost this match. I really thought they were going to retain here, but the Good Brothers managed to squeeze their way into winning the belts back, and now they're two-time Impact Tag Team Champs. So what a night for them. I mean, up until the end of the night when Jay White came out, clearly you could see the tension there. They managed to win the belts back for a second time, and Kenny Omega managed to retain the Impact Championship. So now they're all World Heavyweight Championships, so now they're all three of them are champs again. And on top of that, uh, you saw Chris Sabin and Moose have a really good match where Chris Sabin managed to pick up the victory. Excellent way to start off the show with the Ultimate X Division title match, which Josh Alexander managed to retain his championship in a really incredible match. In the pre-show, you saw Fire and Fable actually lose to Rosemary and Havoc. Oh my God, this lose their championships to them, man. This was wow. I gotta say, last year it was quite a lot of debuts and returns But this year, it was almost about the same amount. You know, Mickey James comes back. Chelsea Green, someone comes back. You see the debut of No Way. I mean, No Way Jose. Now just going by the name No Way. That's like, and then Jay White comes out to end off the show. What a night, guys, for Slammiversary. My goodness. I mean, wow. I did not expect. Um, I definitely did not expect No Way. You know, that one came out of nowhere. I kind of did expect Mickey in some way, especially after they were kind of teasing it on their channel. And as soon as I heard her song Hardcore Country come on, I knew it was her. So definitely it was a good way for her to, to come back to Impact in that sort of fashion. You know, man, this was quite the show, from top to bottom, man. This was crazy. You saw, you know, really. I mean, we really only seen one actual title change, as far as the Good Brothers winning the Impact Tag Belts for a second time. Beyond managed to retain the Knockouts Championship. Kenny managed to retain the Impact World Championship, and Josh Alexander managed to retain the X Division title. Oh, excuse me. We saw two title changes. The first one, of course, on the pre-show when Havoc and Rosemary managed to win a knockout tag belt. So we saw two title changes, and the rest of the titles did not change hands. But what a show, guys! Again, I'm still, for those who've seen it, I definitely feel free to let me know what actually transpired. I mean, all I saw was they tried to do the two sweet sign, and Jay White was just staring down at them like he wanted to, attack them. It looks like he might be going after Kenny now, because right after Kenny beat Sammy, I started to question who's left. I mean, who is gonna actually be the ones to take the belt off Kenny and Impact, and I just didn't know. And then you see Jay White come out, so this is really interesting how this is gonna play out, because now that Kenny, still has the belt, you really start to wonder, if this is gonna be the one to take it from, especially since I don't know anyone else that he would challenge. Also, you saw Eddie Edwards in a pretty decent match with Morrissey, which of course Morrissey used cheating tactics to actually win the match. Because Eddie Edwards could have, he nearly had the match won, but Morrissey managed to get the victory there. And you saw Finjuice actually beat Mad Fulton, and forgot the other guy's name, really, really quickly, as they were complaining they were banned from ringside at the Ultimate X match for their respective guys. Man, this was definitely something else, guys. Wow, these returns and debuts definitely got me here. So, um, that's pretty much it, guys. Just want to go in here and talk briefly about Slammiversary. I thought it was a pretty decent show for the most part. Some of the matches were fairly solid, and some of the matches, like the Ultimate X match, to actually kick off the main show, the main event, really good. The Knockouts Championship match, a really, really good match. Really enjoyed that match. The Knockouts Tag Belts match, really good match on pre-show, and you know, um, Moose and Saban was a really good match. Morrissey and Eddie Edwards was pretty good. So a pretty decent show altogether, and they didn't like kill us with surprises, but definitely, I you know it was still good. And man, I don't know if I like this year's surprises better than last year, or last year's better than this year, but there was definitely something. So that's pretty much it, guys. Um, really interested to see what's gonna happen with this showdown with Jay White, because I know that before AEW became a thing, they were actually it was gonna be the Bullet Club that was still left over going against them, um, but that never came to fruition. So that's pretty much it, guys. So, very much flex, and all right.